I want to stop, but I don't want to do it. And yeah, I should have a bit more of a backbone. I should be able to be like, do you know what, let's cut this off. But for some reason, whatever this reason is, I can't do it, and I can't seem to stay away from her.
Over the whole time of us being together, there has just been like a lot of things that have happened, and like I have brushed it under the carpet.
My head was scrambled, my head was gone. I didn't know what was doing. I didn't know what was going on. I thought we was fine. Up until a week before Christmas. We know what we should be doing.
Yeah.
But we don't do it.
No.
Because we'd like, rather not.
Yeah, I'd rather just be okay.
You went to Bali to clear your head. You spoke to the whole time you was there by the sounds of it.
At
and
night.
Then you landed, put your bags indoors and went straight to Bristol.
No, I didn't go straight to Bristol.
I said, "Do love you."
Yeah.
But I need to remember why I like felt the way that I felt.
I got like fed up in the relationship with certain situations, and I feel like we've taken a step back.
What is going on?
Thanks, because I'm well out the loop now. Do you know what I mean?
Bill, I thought something was up because there was about 6-7 weeks in a row he was going down there.
Yeah.
And it got right before Christmas and he rang me up and he was like, mate, it's done, it's over. I was like, what? She's told him that she feels a bit different about stuff and that she can't see herself ever moving to Essex. Which is obviously like...
But there's a pretty big thing to not want to do and not tell your boyfriend you don't want to do it. I actually do feel well sorry for him.
I'll be honest, when she said it to me, rang me up, he was in bits.
Yeah.
Bits.
It's tough, isn't it?
Sad one.
Relationships are tough.
I just sort of shut myself away. I didn't really want to talk to anyone. I didn't really see anyone. I didn't want to do anything. I didn't even really see anyone at Christmas. Not even my own family, really. I was in a bit of a bad place like for that time. But like, I do feel better now.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're still talking.
Is that why you feel better? Because you're still talking?
That's what I don't know. Probably.
Yeah, because it's like that hope feeling, isn't it?
I like Jodie. I wanted you to work out. Like I'm not taking your side. Obviously, I'm always on your side.
Yeah.
But when she's saying you miss her, that's what you want to hear. Like, and it still don't solve the long-term problem.
It's gone from her wanting to move down here to now she doesn't want to. And she doesn't want to take Bear away from his family and her support network.
Which is understandable as well.
And I understand that. I get it. And I can't give or offer up a solution to that, do you know what I mean? But then you can't change how she feels about it.
Her text was quite blunt to me. She said, I don't see my future in Essex anymore.
What, 10 days before Christmas, you said you felt differently. And that's hence the reason why I didn't come down and see you at Christmas and on Boxing Day.
I don't think that is the reason. No, it isn't, James.
Babe, it's the reason.
It isn't. It isn't, because you came down just before Christmas.
Yeah, to give Bear his Christmas presents.
Yeah, and we were fine. And then we decided that we were going to still spend Christmas together because we are a family.
Yeah, because my head was gone. Imagine,
James,
just reverse the...
I rang you Christmas morning and you were still drunk.
Just reverse the role.
That's why you didn't come down.
I felt the same days afterwards.
So why didn't you tell me the day before?
Because my head was... Imagine reverse it the other way around and I told you the same stuff that you told me.
You didn't even answer the phone when Bear wanted to show you his present.
It wasn't because I was drunk.
It was.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, I spoke to her pretty much every day. But obviously she's telling me she misses me and like loves me. She's asking me, do I still love her and stuff like that. And she really wants to be here, but I just don't know if it's the best idea at the moment to do that.
Yeah.
As much as I want her here, and I really do. Like last night I was in the car, a song come on and I was like, I got all sad about it because she weren't here. Because it was a song with me and her when we was in the pool and we was kissing and it was raining, it was sick. And like, straight away I was like, oh, well sad now. It's just gonna take a lot to sort out like things.
What's the main thing that is playing on your mind?
Well, if someone says that they don't feel the same about you anymore, for me, it's like, listen, it's like if I could go back into it, and then what? And then 6 months down the line, you say the same thing again.
And the last time I spoke to you in Bali, you said the plan was that you was going to have a chat and sort out what you was doing with the whole situation.
Yeah. I did say that.
It seems to me you didn't do any of that. You just went and seen her.
I see your point. Do see your point.
Can you see how it looks?
I can see how... No, listen, I can... Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Oh, perfect.
Can you see how that looks to me? Because I feel like what you would have done is give me a really hard time about how I'm doing completely the wrong thing and that I should remember this, remember that, and that I should be doing this and not that.
The thing is, I love her, mate, so it's very, very hard. Like, I love the girl. I know deep down I'm putting off the whole chat, the whole thing, because at the moment, me pushing it down the road and going along is, in the short term, making me happy.
Yeah. So, there's no plans to chat about it?
There is plans to chat about it. I think what I need to do is, I need to go away with her, somewhere where it's just me and her,
It's not going to be like a bachelor pad now.
No, it's not. My old flat was like basketball hoop up in the kitchen. Yeah, proper manly, not even a manly flat, a boys' flat.
Yeah, you were younger then.
Yeah, we're men now. Men don't play basketball in their living rooms.
Never.
You still play PlayStation though?
No.
What?
Yeah.
That doesn't matter, does it? Got to have a bit of fun. Got to have a little bit of fun. Don't take it all away from me.
He's had a tough time, like, you let him have some fun.
All right,
Takes me out of it.
Time slots of the PlayStation, I will put that in your bedroom.
The point of this is we're at a point in our lives where this is not ideal situation, but it works for both of us.
We're moving forward in our lives, in our work, in our relationships.
We've had our partying days, we've had our planned days.
Now you're
Time to
all
get
ready
serious.
to take things seriously.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, listen, I think it's a good idea. So, are you thinking about Jodie?
Yeah, keep Jodie in mind, yeah.
But obviously, you've got to keep bear in mind as well.
Yeah, exactly,
don't you?
yeah. So it's got to be safe for a child, just in case.
Well, you're basically back together now, innit?
No, we're actually going to have I'm going to see her tomorrow.
Cheers, babe.
Cheers.
To a lovely meal that we just had.
It was lovely.
It was, wasn't it? The food in there is lovely.
It was so good.
It is. Well, I suppose we better talk. I suppose we should really talk. We've put it off enough, haven't we?
Yeah. And I feel like we're in like a good place where we can talk. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think there was a lot of emotions running high between me and you. And I feel like you shut away from me. And then once you told me that, then at Christmas, obviously, then I shut away from you. And I understand from both of our points of view, it was badly communicated how he was really feeling at that point of time. Now that we're getting back on track
Yeah.
and we're talking again, and we can't stop talking, that's the thing. I thought that we'd have a break away from each other.
I feel like obviously told you how I felt and the relationship ended. But since that, the fact that we haven't been able to be apart has made me realise that I was probably chucking away something that I didn't actually want to chuck away. And obviously I do love you.
Yeah.
But I need to remember why I felt the way that I felt back in that period, just because we've been getting on really well. Now, I did still feel them ways, and I probably shouldn't have reacted the way that I did react by just thinking, "F this, I'm just gonna go." But yeah, the problems are still there, and we just need to talk about it and communicate and get through it, as a team.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to keep going on about it because we can go around the back for ages and go, but that sort of stuff, in the future, if we're working this stuff out, I need to know that we're going to be in this together, because
Yeah.
I'm not going to do that again.
Well, I don't want to do that again either. I was thinking of ways that we can try and be together more, but obviously you still be in Essex and have your place with Dan, but also have each other as well.
Yeah.
And I think if you could, maybe just change a few hours at work. Maybe.
Right.
It's just an option. And maybe you do 4 days in Essex and then 3 days with me and Bear until we get to a place where we do want to move in together, and we can talk about that when it gets to that point. I don't know, it's just an option, just a long weekend. You don't work a Saturday and a Monday and you just spend that with me. Even every other weekend. Do you know what I mean?
This is something obviously I've talked to Jack about,
Yeah.
my brother.
I know
in
it's
that sense,
it is something big to ask, but obviously it's just not as simple as it just being me.
Yeah. To make this work, there's sacrifices on both my side and your side. I can't move everything that I'm doing down to Portishead. I can't do it. I wish I could.
Okay, well then for now, until I am at a place where I am ready to move to Essex and I'm ready to take Bear up there, I think that we need to try and make a balance of we are spending.
Yeah, but I'm not rushing it. I was never rushing it before.
You f***ing asked me to move in about a year ago.
Right, I did then. I did rush it then, but I wasn't really thinking about the whole situation. Listen, I've come from a place where...
Do you know what you said to me? You were I was thinking a cruise around Japan or asking you to move in. I wish you took me on the cruise.
Listen, I'm not saying that I haven't got a solution. I haven't got the solution. I wish I did. It's not going to be easy. There's not going to be a quick fix.
No, it isn't going to be a quick fix, but...
Do you want to make it work?
Yeah.
You do? So do I. So did we try and make it work?
Yeah.
I love you so much. You know that. You know I love you. I love you so much. And I really like, it's so annoying. You're so annoying.
You're annoying.